so just getting done talking to Hamfast, and we're getting ready to go up to the chapel now, right up this way. So let's get up this way. And here we are in the chapel of Sword's Keep. Looks like we have one individual here, which is Brother Anselm. Looks pretty good. Did a nice job on this. Alright, let's talk to him.
Yes, hello to you.
Greetings once more. If you seek the solace of Ilmater after your recent loss, you have come to the right place. You will be glad to know that Manfred's body has been interred. Thank you, Anselm. If I so wished, would it be possible for me to see his tomb? Of course, you can find the tomb in the crypt down below. Here's the key. Thank you again, Anselm. May Ilmater continue to bless you and keep you from suffering. Do you need anything else of me? Is Ilmater the patron deity of drawn swords? Drawn swords has no patron deity, though you might say that Ilmater would have the title by default these days. Before I came here, this chapel had a few small shrines to their deities. Helm and Tempest were the most popular. Can you tell me more of Ilmater? Of course, he is the crying god, the protector of those who suffer, and the shelter of the weak. Have you not heard his name before? Yes, but I was interested in hearing your take on him. I'm an Ilmatari traditionalist, so I am not part of the Orthodox Church. This means that while I venerate Ilmater's saints, I believe that it is best for Ilmater's followers to praise him above the acts of the holy martyrs. Tell me more of yourself. Me? I am just a humble priest of Ilmater. I came to Drawn Swords 5 years ago from the farming town of Osbrunn. What healing do you offer? The chapel offers healing potions and scrolls to those in need. My own powers are quite limited. Would you like to see what we have? Yep. Alright, let's see here. No armor, no weapons. Alright, some cure light wounds, cure moderate wound scrolls, some potions, standard potions, and some restoration scrolls. The potions are relatively cheap, it looks like. Let's see here. No trinkets and healer's kits they have. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see, anything
hello
else? No. Okay, so we got the key to that crypt. So there's the crypt entrance right there. And let's go check it out. Do you wish to enter the crypt? Yep. Pretty big sized. I don't remember a lot of this from when I played last time. I wouldn't expect there to be any monsters down here, but I absolutely don't remember what the hell was down here at all. Alright, we got some crypts here. We got a chest with some torches in it. Let's take the torches. If you have a crypt, and looks like the headstone is Saren Berenson. Here lieth Saren Berenson, the year of the blazing brand, in a skirmish with hobgoblins in the backlands, a courageous man and the founder of Saren's sharp swords. Manfred's grave. This looks like the one. It was a pity we couldn't have taken the body to Berdisk, so that he could at least rest near my parents' graves. To think that he lies in an unmarked grave so far from home makes me sad. The body is not what matters in the end, Roman. Justice would please Manfred's spirit more. I doubt Roman would have wanted vengeance. Things of this world seem to mean little to him. We were very different. He would prefer a humble tomb in Berdisk to even one of his killers slain. For now, though, he can stay here. I've seen worse crypts, really, and I suppose there's treasure to be had in some of the other graves. I'm glad that your heart can accommodate both grief and greed. I am not sure whether to admire or to condemn you, Froman. Not everyone can recover from a loss so easily. Sometimes, my lady, I say more than I mean, and sometimes I say less than I feel. In any case... What was that? Peering around the corner into the crypt antechamber, you see that 5 zombies have appeared. Where in the 9 hells did they come from? Okay, we have some skill check options here. Let's see. Spellcraft. I can tell that they were recently summoned. There's still an aura of necromancy here. Those creatures are not native to this crypt. An interesting observation. 100 experience points. This was truly strange. I have been in drawn swords for a year, and we have had no trouble with undead from this crypt or elsewhere. After we're done here, I'm sure Brother Anselm would like to know about this. Nod and ready your weapon. Alright, so let's see. There they are all lined up. Okay, so let's get the paladin up here so we can do some turning undead. Hellor tearing them up. Come on, guys, come on. So far we're doing good. Let's see if we can get a flank here. Ian's taking some damage. Almost. There we go. Alright, let's see. Yeah, lay on hands I need to put down here too. Let's use some lay on hands right now. Get Ian healed up a little bit. Alright, so let's check out the rest of the crypts. Here we have another tomb here, Harfast Berenson. Here lie Harfast Berenson, died 1312, year of the Griffin, and his wife Galia. Alright, let's move on this way. Alright, we have a gate. Alright, let's take a look at those torches here. Let's divvy them up. Let's get everybody with 1 torch.
What do you need?
Yep, the infamous torch bug again.
I will lead now. Follow.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
I will lead.
Looks like we
now.
just have no luck with torches. Let's see, do I have a light spell? No. Alright, well, it's not too terribly dark, so let's continue on. Actually, let's see if there's any dialogue.
Hail and well met.
Yes, would you like to make haste to the encampment? Tell me more of yourself, Ian. I do not have much to say. I am of Tethir, but my true home now is the Order of the Ruby Rose. I came to Drawn Swords last year in a pilgrimage to the Flamestone, a site sacred to my goddess. As you can see, the pilgrimage lasted much longer than I intended. Emphas mentioned that you knew something about the monsters of North Dark Wood. What should I be expecting? Goblins and wild animals roam the woods, as do trolls in the deeper parts. Orcs are occasionally seen, but they tend to prefer to mountains and the backlands proper. Tell me more of the Order of the Ruby Rose. We believe that truth and beauty are the principal virtues, and we fight to protect the gentler blessings of civilization, art, refinement, and especially love. We oppose hate, destruction, and bigotry. Do you find it fulfilling? Why, yes. Those who have felt the grace of Soon know that truth, beauty, and love are real things. I do not doubt that they are real, but I do not know if you can fight for them in the way you can fight for gold or land. Perhaps that is true, and yet without ideals for which to strive, there is little to distinguish our motivations from those of beasts and monsters. In any case, I am glad that your question was not meant to insult me. Let's keep moving. Alright, any dialogue with Vroman?
Hello.
I still can't believe Manfred is dead, Peldor. I know, Vroman, I know. Why don't you tell me more about him? Perhaps it will ease your mind. He was always the good one, kept to his books, kept to his lofty ambitions within the realm of possibility. I was always getting into trouble and never really had any ambitions beyond the next night's coin or capers. I suppose we should be going. Yes, I am sorry. I can see that this conversation troubles you. Alright. And it's locked. The crypt appears to lead into a long corridor on the other side of this locked gate. If the thick dust is any indication, this part of the keep has not been used for many years. Have Vroman pick the gate's lock. Yes, you might as well have an expert take a look at it. It does not seem to me as if we have a reason to be doing this. Oh. Curiosity and adventure, Ian. I happen to agree with Peldor on this. I mean, this is the crypt where my brother is buried. If anyone had reason to complain, it would be me. But I remain content, pleased even. Adventure is not for the overly scrupulous. Well, be glad that I worship Soon and not Tyr. Indeed. Perhaps we will find an antique silk chemise for you. Such a thing would fit you far better than I. In any case, Peldor, let us get this over with. Vroman undoes the latch, holding the gate in place in no time. Alright. And rats. I took care of them. Let's lead out with Vroman. Alright, short hallway with a door. And it's locked again.
Yes.
This one is not going to yield as easily as the first one did. Old locks sometimes dislike modern lockpicks. But I don't even see a lock. I wonder how long this corridor has been hiding here unopened. Too long a time for you, no doubt. Examine the door more closely. Running your fingers across the door, you realize that the words of a poem have been engraved into its surface. Look, there are verses carved into the door. Yes, I can make them out. It's a poem. It seems familiar to me, but I can't recall where I've seen it before. It's quite beautiful. You read the verses and record them in your journal. Clearly this is a riddle of some sort, but we'll need to do some investigating before we can figure out how it opens the door. The trouble is that it doesn't read very much like a riddle at all. Let's see what we can do about getting this open. Agreed, agreed. Ian snorts, but she keeps studying the door with great interest. Well, we will see. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're going to get in here. So let's take a look at our journal. We've been neglecting this for a while here. Alright, we have Castle Joyous. We have stumbled across a mysterious secret door in the Swords Keep crypt. It will not open, but a poem on the door might be a riddle of some sort whose answer would open it. You have recorded a poem under the journal heading, some verses found in the Swords Keep crypt. It's this one. Perhaps someone in drawn swords can give us more information about the door, the poem, or both. Alright, here's the lines on the crypt door. Where lap the waters bright and clear, and roses bend to touch the flood, there lay the falcon, roses near, and at his breast the dove. Though breathing warm, her blood was cold. Her heart was strange and slow. Though she seemed young, her blood was old. This he shook and groaned to know. From Castle Joyous he departed, dead to her, as she to him. A death that to his life imparted sorrows long and vision grim. For on no wing could he ascend, and no song would he sing again. With no joy left woe to forfend, the falcon lost his dove. And visitors to the crypt. After we went to visit Manfred's grave, we were surprised to find zombies blocking our exit from the crypts. Roman is sure Brother Ansel would be interested in hearing about this, so that's where we're going to go next. Harp Chrysanthemum, Ian Levelis, Knight of the Ruby Rose and self-proclaimed protector of drawn swords, has agreed to help us investigate the Zentarum who caused Manfred's death. Together we will travel to Northark Wood to find out more about the Zentarum presence there. Alright. So let's go and talk to the priest Anselm up above.